Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for Game 2 in this Season 3 series between Sweet Original Name and Thunder Chickens. Fair bit of salt being thrown around, love it. I appreciate a bit of crustiness. It's what makes the world go round. And the rumour is that Thunder Chickens have changed their name. We're not sure if they're going to become called the Stand-In Chickens or the Team 6. Yep. So Sweet Original Name obviously not very happy about the amount of stand-ins playing for Thunder Chickens.
5 seconds remaining.
But as I explained, I don't really care, and well, the tournament admins will take care of any irregularities. Unlike me, Cognus and Praetorian have no sense of humour. They will rob teams of points. In terms of points, looks like we're going to go back to the Earth Spirit for Chapman. He had an okay game. And Miasma was extremely not serious. He asked my opinion on his Armlet Viper. I said that I caught cancer from interstate.
10 seconds.
Like, he bought Armlet and then never got below 50 HP. Like 50% HP. It's like, well, what's the point of having an Armlet then? Gives good stats. Gives good strength. Oh boy. So Sweet Original Name are going to go back to the Disruptor. It's good to see that they've come back to play the game too. I was worried that they weren't going to come back. So let's just be honest, and I always take it that yes, you are outmatched, and yes, it is pretty clear that Thunder Chickens are an extremely strong team, but it's still an opportunity for you to play Dota and potentially get better, run a strat, just see what happens. So Venomancer, Lich, Necrophos and Spirit Breaker, all very familiar bands, and that's all going to change tomorrow, and tomorrow can't come soon enough in that regard. Have I mentioned that this patch is fucking old?
5 seconds remaining.
It's decrepit. So what do Thunder Chickens do here? What do they pick? You know, the thing I'm really waiting for is, okay, we're going to take Ancient Apparition. Nice combo between these two. I'll come to that in a second. I'd like to see... What would I like to see? I don't know, just some, like, sick combos and... You know, like the one-shot Kunker or something, like a mid-Kunker. Blink, Armlet, Rapier. Go attacker style. So Viper's going to be banned along with the Earthshaker. Coming back to the synergy between these two, it's just beautiful. Like, you can just roll in, do a whole bunch of damage with the Earth Spirit, and then you've just got the AA. Like, Earth Spirit does have a lot of damage, but sometimes it's just not quite enough. And the Ancient Apparition Shatter at 11% or 12% or whatever it is, it's just really what he needs. And then you've also got the Ice Vortex as well, just buffing that magic damage that he does deal. So, you know, Magnetize, all of those spells are just, it just works really nicely together, and Ancient Apparition is, you know, it also counters Doom to some extent. As I mentioned, like, the Scorched Earth does fall off pretty hard in terms of abilities, and, you know, you just get killed through it, but the Ancient Apparition is just going to mean that, you know, once he's 6, the Doom really can't heal or do anything with Scorched Earth. It's going to be like a crappy version of Radiance. And that's it. It's going to have a massive cooldown and not much uptime. So Visage for Sweet Original Name. Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
Call Visage, I hope. The thing that weirds me out about Visage is that he's a guy. Oh, okay. The Abyssal Underlord. Not really anything so far that makes the Underlord strong here, but hey, whatever. Riv wants to play Underlord, he can play Underlord if he wants. He had a good performance in Game 1 on the Doom, and Underlord's he's quite good against some of the meta carries at the moment. I don't really want to pick things like Chaos Knights or even Phantom Lancer to some extent into this hero. This does take away a lot of what they want to do. I wish we could rotate the heroes in the pick view. That'd be cool. So where to from here? So assuming this is going to be a core Visage and an off-lane Doom and a 5-position Disruptor, it just probably leaves... yeah, probably leaves the Visage going mid. Visage really needs the experience to be relevant. If you're going to play core Visage, you really need, you know, that little bit of space to get you level 6 and start getting the familiars rolling. So they really left to pick a 4 position here and hopefully get a good carry with their last pick. Or they're going to take the Invoker. So that means this is actually a 4 position Visage. Weird. But okay, fair enough. So I think this is going to be a Snowman Invoker. I'm excited. I'm just happy that Invoker didn't get nerfed again. it's the small things in life at this stage when you're an Invoker player. Yeah, we're not praying for buffs, we're just praying that Ice Rock doesn't nerf him again. And the whole Cataclysm thing, that looks interesting. But that's next patch and that's tomorrow. And today we have Thunder Chickens picking their 4th hero, the last pick for the 2nd phase. What are we going to take? The Nyx Assassin is off the table. So the natural counter to Invoker and somewhat to Disruptor as well. Last game I mentioned about the Disruptor and being an aggressive support, wanting to fight into the other team. The Nyx is kind of the opposite of that. He scouts you out and he really gives you an opportunity to start the fight on your terms, the Nyx Assassin. So taking him off the table there is kind of backfired a little bit, I would say, onto the Thunder Chickens. I would have been up for Nyx Assassin mid. Could have been good.
10 seconds.
Max Mana Burn and just wail on the Invoker on cooldown. Oh, shit. So, phase 3 now. This is the ban phase. Final ban for Sweet Original Name. The Faceless Void is going to play as, I would assume, the carry, with the Underlord being the off-laner. It's going to leave the mid laner for Thunder Chickens and the safe laner for Sweet Original Name. Timbersaw is going to get banned. Okay. Fair enough. I feel like they need more setup for the Invoker, though. They really, really light on stuns and control, and well, the Mirana is going to be picked for Thunder Chickens. Mid lane Mirana gets the Invoker, matches up okay. Should be fairly even, and the Invoker should have enough space to farm. However, the big issue is the Earth Spirit and how much pressure Chapman can apply on Snowman there in the mid lane. Okay, they're going to take the Monkey King. I'm questioning the amount of control, and it's actually going to be a Dom Invoker and a Snowman Monkey King. Okay, so I'm assuming that they're switching roles, and Dom's going to go to the mid lane. I reckon I've actually played with Dom before. His name sounds familiar. Exodius is going to be on the Doom, Aku Aku the Visage, Dinosaur the Disruptor. Again, no cosmetics. Such a tight one. Miasma is the Mirana. Lead the Masses is going to be the Void with some sort of sword thing. Riv the Underlord. It looks badass. And Chocolate Malcolm is going to be the Snowcone. Sounds good. Okay. So immediate Sunstrike by the Invoker. The well, Thunder Chickens don't care. Normally you'll see an immediate smoke pot against an Invoker to prevent that kind of stuff. It's not going to happen. So here is Dinosaur in the mid lane. He's going to be looking for an early vision advantage. He's going to take the high ground. He's potentially trying to scout any warding expeditions by Thunder Chickens. Shout out to Ding Chen. Gone but not forgotten. He must have been banned from somewhere. You know, there's these Dota edgelords that they've got to stir the pot and do all of that to Doom. Okay. Exodus is going to go Poor Man's Shield level 1. But he's going to be up against a Faceless Void.
30 seconds to battle.
So they're going to go aggro Tri Lane, and the aggressive move is going to come here. Aku is in a reasonable spot, but well, with the smoke, this isn't going to get spotted, and the Monkey King could be in trouble. They do see the Monkey King. It's a question of can they engage. Well, they do have Chapman and they do have Roll, so I would assume that. Oh, the Gyara's going to hit! He's stunned forever! It's a disaster! They're going to get First Blood and the Rune. What a shot by Miasma. Right now, he's got the biggest hard on you've ever seen. Anyway. Has he got anything good? He's just got the... Jesus, I got more Sunstrike kills than him. No, but really, have I? I feel like I have. What have I got? Yeah, I got 83. What's this chump do? He doesn't play Invoker. He's won 3 games. Whoops. So anyway, mid lane, things are happening. Yep, there's the Earth Spirit rolling. I told you.
Out of my way.
Dinosaur, all of a sudden, he's in deep doo-doo. Chapman is going to take a lot of damage here. I don't think that Chapman can... he's going to juke the Sunstrike. That's very nice. He sees the Invoker cast it, and it all comes to naught. This will be level 2 for the Invoker. He's going to pull the creep wave past the tower. Meanwhile, bottom, Exodus is getting in there. Oh, he's got the Satyr Tormentor as well. He's been cold fitted up. He's going to get punched and he's fine. Meanwhile, top Riv taking a right clicking from Snowman. Snowman's well, the Monkey King's like Ursa, you know, he kind of goes through all of that stuff. And Chocolate Malcolm has next to no mana. He's cast Cold Feet twice, and that's it. Yeah, Snowman's just going to hold it off the mid lane. You know, I probably should apologise for flaming Dom and his Invoker, because he's probably played more Invoker than I've played games in total. But meanwhile, Exodus is just in there. He's gone for an early point in Infertile Blade. Okay, clearly wants to be able to harass this Faceless Void. He's just running at him. Look at him. He's like, "Come on, fight me, nerd. Let's go. Let's partay." You're in trouble, champ. Oh, and the bash as well is just going to proc the Cold Feet and lead the masses, gets an early kill. And Exodus was just too far in there, couldn't walk it off. Meanwhile, Dom is farming well here in the mid lane. Oh. Oh, miscommunication there. Aku gets the Grave Chill off, but doesn't follow through. Dom does cast the Cold Snap, and well, waste of mana and waste of a haste rune. He's going to rotate back top, see if he can pinch a bounty here, but Riv is already going for it. And Dom is getting low here. Miasma's probably setting up for a Leap Starstorm here shortly. And with this creep, I would imagine he goes for it very shortly. The arrow. It's 150 damage. Well, that would have actually been enough. Double Starstorm plus a couple of right clicks. Yeah, he had the kill there. Did not do the mathematics. Miasma, back to school, champ. Meanwhile, Exodus is in again. Oh, and he gets... The RNGesus is not on Exodus' side today. It's the second time he's been bashed, and, well, that time he manages to walk it off, but he nearly had the cold free proc on him again. Well, Dom's doing okay. He's gone Bassy. Oh, I missed a kill. Oh, it was Riv, top lane. Okay. Level 2 Boundless Strike, nice. Just getting work done on the MK. I kind of just want to watch the Invoker. Oh, Invis Rune. What are they going to do here, though? They don't really have much. Oh, the short range stun. Oh, dude, you gotta... Okay. That works. I was gonna say, you gotta cast that so that the Starstorm is amped, but whatever. So Lead the Masses and Exodus are trading fairly well. Exodus has done okay here in the bottom lane. He's only died the once. He's trading pretty well. And he's getting some experience, which is the important thing. Meanwhile, top, Riv is dead again. And Chapman could be in trouble. No Boundless Strike though, so I think really to finish him off.
Denied.
Well, this top lane is going quite strongly in Dom's favour. So Riv is a ban in the top lane. It's probably fair enough because, damn, that lane was hard. I just want to watch the Invoker. You guys cool with that? If we just chill mid and watch this. Now, of course, we'll move around. We'll look at the other lanes as well. And that's a max Infernal Blade build. Holy shit! That's a lot of damage. There's the kick. The roll. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's only got 1 point in his what's his face? Scorched Earth. Gonna walk it off. He's just gonna keep walloping the void. Meanwhile, top Rip gets a killed again. This lane is hard, and he really can't go back there. I don't think. Oh, the Invoker is in trouble. Double Starstorm, and that time Miasma's done the mass. Aku could be in trouble. Oh, with Leap, decides not to go for it. Interesting call. Not sure there would have been any rotations. So, well, that's 1 TP on cooldown, and there's no TP there. So again, the Invoker dies mid. Go to net worth quickly. Uh-oh, Dinosaur's been spotted here. It's a lot of angry people coming his way. Arrow. He's going to get duked nicely by Dinosaur. He really needs to run his little raptor butthole up the hill. It's not going to happen. He's going to die.
The prize is mine.
5-3 now. 8 minutes in the game.
Time is money.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Like a drunk sailor.
So it looked like Dom is maybe partially abandoned the mid lane. No, he's just rotating jungle, actually.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
The only bad thing at the moment is really that TC need to create some space for. Oh wow, okay. That's a dead nerd. He was in deep behind the tower and everything, and well, that's a dead Marana as well. All of a sudden, 2 kills across the map for Sun. What I was about to say is that Riv is hurting at the moment on the Underlord. He just Iron Talon boots, Soul Ring, nearly 10 minutes. He's just well behind where he should be.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
A
attack.
little bit of pressure on the bottom tower, which I like. Exodius just trying to create some space on the map for his team. He's got his phase boots finished, so he's going to be a little bit harder to kill. He's going to be certainly a speedy fireman. And Midas is nearly finished on the Invoker. It's a reasonable timing. You know, if he had died one less time, it would have been even better. But hey, if wishes were fishes. Meanwhile, Yasmir is going to rotate top here and look to push down this top lane. Here comes the fight though. They're just going straight past the Underlord and straight for the Marana. Oh, okay, that's one death. Like, meanwhile, Snowman takes the second. Jinku is doing the thing. Meanwhile, bottom is, yeah, that was a chrono, and I believe the Sunstrike killed the Ancient Apparition by the looks of it. I was too busy snooping top and sticky beaking that for just to get down there quick enough, but hey, here we are. Dom has his Midas finished, it's good timing. Chaos Mania the wave with the catapult. It's going to give them quite a bit of push. Oh, and the alacrity, I love it. Attack speed, damage, beautiful. Oh, it's all going to hit. And this is a very nice gank. He may get away. Oh, the orange! Kobe from downtown.
Well,
I immediately regret my decision. Dude, it's unlucky. Oh, Dinosaur is going to get gone on. He's not going to get it, unfortunately. Chapman is. And he goes with the roll and the kick. And all of a sudden, Thunder Chickens are turning up the heat on Sweet Original Name.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure. Dire structures are fortified.
Hits third. That's a 300 gold. Meanwhile, in comes the Doom from the back. He's going on Chocolate Malcolm. Sunstrike hits. That's very nice for the Invoker.
haste.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Meanwhile, Lead the Masses does have his Mask of Madness finished. Chronosphere back
Radiant's
up in
bottom tower
a
faces
handful.
stiff wind.
It looks like he's going to build an Aquila. Okay, interesting.
Radiant think fortification can
Go alive
save
to
them.
Radiant's middle tower. Caught in a
It's
storm.
seeking, just like your
Radiant's middle
shit.
tower has fallen.
So Thunder Chickens elect not to defend the mid lane. It's probably a wise idea. I wonder if he actually saw that ward. Ooh. Meanwhile, behind it tier 2, they're just going for the Marana. I feel like mistakes were made. Yep, that's one. The Sunstrike is going to get cast and hit something. I don't know what. I don't know if it did actually hit. Yasma could be in deep. In goes Lead the Masses. He is going to pick up Dinosaur. The Monkey King is going to hop and tree dance out of there. And well, that was a bad trade. Space for the Invoker, but does the Invoker win the game? That's the question we're going to have to find out. We'll see.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
A very large rotation for the Thunder Chickens heading bottom here. Looks like they want to secure this offlane tower. They don't have Moonlight Shadow yet. Oh, this Doom needs to get out of there because he's in a lot of trouble. Maybe he can get back to his own shrine. He is quite speedy. Not anymore.
Middle tower has been denied as foretold.
And he is
Dire's
fine.
bottom tower won't last long.
Radiant's top tower is on the run.
Oh, that arrow just hits and... Well, that's a lot of damage. But so is Infernal Blade. Damn. It was like half the Morana's HP. A Rod of Atos for their Doom. Okay. We've seen the drums before. Now we're going to see the Atos. Clearly they want some help holding the Morana down. Okay. Here's an interesting play. River's gonna Uber himself here to the top lane and maybe try to push this down. Chapman needs to be careful. Doom is off cooldown, and if he does get found by Exodius, I feel like
You, Tidehunter.
the Flaming Swordman will try to put the beat down on him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, how's our Invoker going? About 1,500 gold away from his Ag, so his timings are okay. He's doing pretty well right now.
Tower is about to take the blow.
Really can't do much to defend here, and well, that's going to be another kill, and well, Dom actually going to take that one, and that's a great kill. Great news for him. Just going to help him along to that Ags that much faster, and they're going to defend the top tower. This is all very, very good actually for Swing original name. All very, very good news.
The prize is
Okay, we're going to see Battle Fury Monkey King.
Haste.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I feel like Battle Fury Monkey King's that same old thinking of Battle Fury Void. You know, cleave everyone in the chronosphere.
Radiant's top tower is on the run.
Alright. I think we've seen this movie before. They are going to take out the Snow Cone Man, though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
And all of a sudden, the push comes. Rib, though, is bottom, so he's going to try and counter push this and get a trade here at Objectives of Towers.
Dire fortified their structure.
Radiant's top tower just got Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Meanwhile, Dom does nearly have his eggs, so he is certainly finding some farm here on the map. And Dinosaur
Trying
is
to bring down Radiant's top tower.
running away as fast as he can. Mask of Madness Marana. There's Shadowblade Mask of Madness Marana. So could be good, could be bad. Don't know, we'll find out. So we've got the plus 80 Devour gold for the Doom. The only downside is it's level 1 still. It's a 70-second cooldown. It is quite long. So things have slowed down quite a bit now. And some are starting to actually build a net worth lead. This is very, very interesting. I'm all of a sudden intrigued as to how this game is going to go, because it was feeling like Sun were quite outmatched, but all of a sudden they do have a chance. They always had a chance because, well, it's Dota. Anything's possible in Dota, but you know, their first game was a stomp. It was a straight up stomp, and well, they've made some adjustments and they're looking much, much stronger here in the second game. I like what they're doing. They're making some good movements around the map, and Well, Thunder Chickens are just getting absolutely nothing. They're not getting what they want right now, and that's a good thing, because you'd have to think that Sun do have a slight edge in late game. Oh, the arrow hits. That's sad times. But it is going to wear off. Exotis is looking for the Marana, who is not going to die. He's going to die, maybe. Invoker gets hit with the Chronosphere. And, oh my god, Chocolate Malcolm denied the Marana. So they're attempting to fight here, but it's not really working out the way they wanted to. Snowman gets a kill on the backline. Not sure they can fight this guy, but out comes the here comes Command. Next to the Pit of Malice, Lead the Masses jumps around out the outside, and well, that's a bashed up Visage, and well, Snowman's been hit and he's dead as well. But he does take the Underlord on the other side, so a 3 for 4. Lead the Masses wants that booty right now.
Tower is about to take the plunge.
Not sure he can get it anymore. No, he's going to back off. The Familiars do have stone form, so he can be controlled.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
So what an interesting fight. The Marana got denied as well. And that's probably the most unbelievable part about it. Seemed like the Dom just lost his positioning in that fight, and well, he ended up getting chronoed and dying in the chrono. He's got Boots Travel and a Blink queued up now, and well, that could get him to where he needs to be. So he needs to watch the position of his hero, because Lead the Masses is going to is certainly going to be hunting for him. Lead the Masses. I nearly called him Feed the Masses. That could have been good. Oh, Tornado. It's not going to hit. Oh, Exodius blinks to low ground, loses sight of Miasma, and he is fine. Well, that was the 3k gank if ever I've seen one. King's buggering around here as a set of tangos. So he's going to go Diff Blade. Interesting. I've seen a lot of Desolator, but not so much Diffusal Blade. It's a nice item, gives good stats. The active is, of course, excellent in the early game. So it looks like the pressure is going to come here bottom, and well, it's a question of whether they or not they try and defend this mid lane. So they are going to rotate back and see if they can get there. It's going to be hard to hold this, though. All of Thunder Chickens are in the area. They're doing a reasonably good job of pulling Creep Wave aggro. And the Void isn't, you know, exactly there. He's off to the side, so maybe they can get something done here. They do have far superior vision, and in goes the Doom. Oh wow, the Underlord is melting. And that is a good fight for Sun. Tier 2 defended. More space created. Monkey King is going to have his Diff Blade now, and Chocolate Malcolm's managed to pick up a Midas on the Ancient Apparition, so that's going to help him out a lot. Hero Spirit's reasonably farm. Now he's quite a bit below the net worth, but well, Lead the Masses is farming his brain out right now. And the net worth, well, the net worth is just very, very close at this point in time. So here comes an unsmoked rotation. We head down into the Radiant Jungle. Start to push this down. Now missing a few big ultimates though. And Chronosphere is online, so they need to be careful. The Void is top at the moment. I wonder if they're going to look to defend this or not.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fortified structures can't be
Yes, here comes the Void. He is TPing in here. They are going to look to fight this. The vision is lackluster. They need to get out if they can. Oh, there's a nice bounder strike. Silence hits the Invoker. Oh wow, okay, so one gets picked off. This is trouble. They could lose more here. The Invoker's going to go down as well. He just dies to the Faceless Void. And that's a 2 for 1. Chronosphere, however, was not used, so potential for a fight still, if Thunder Chickens still want to take one. Snowman looking for the BKB, he got out of that alive, he managed not to get caught by either the Earth Spirit or the Underlord. Another smoke here. Thunder Chickens looking to take a lead now. They're clearly pushing. I feel like they can fight with Chronosphere still up and also Moonlight Shadow. Dire, however, I feel like they know something's happening. And Dinosaur's going to pop the smoke and wow, this is just worth. Dom needs to back up fast because otherwise that'll happen. He's going to get chronoed here and well, that's going to be a lot of damage. He's going to die. Riv is melting again, and Snowman is dealing the damage. He is out of position though. He's going to take it all, and oh, the masks. I don't know where he dealt that damage from because Void generally has no damage, but says not me, champ. I have damage, and well, check that out. And all of a sudden, off that smoke, Thunder Chickens are looking very, very good, and they could take a tier 2 here. And it looks like they will push in.
Middle tower is drowning.
And here comes a siege creep, so
Dire's middle
potentially
tower
Roshan.
got knocked down.
The creep position on the top lane, it really isn't that great for pushing down a second tower. So it looks like they are just going to go Roshan. Asma already in the pit. Arrows up the big guy. Can they take it fast enough? Sunstrike is going to come, so they know what's happening. TP's offline. They're going to have to blitz this as fast as they can. Here's Exodius. He is in the pit. He's going to know about it. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. He's just going to feed. But the rest of his team isn't there to back him up. What can the Invoker do? Oh, he whiffs. And unfortunately, Dinosaur whiffs as well. Invoker's getting... Roshan. Roshan's getting low, and well, that's all they're going to be right about that one. So right now, the job is extraction. Can they get away without losing anything more? Chapman is going to get glimpsed back. And well, that's fine. Oh, the Invoker gets seen, and that's... So Miasma, if you had no... if you got your Starstorm off there, champ, he would have died. Well, that I can appreciate. Meanwhile, that's one dead. And this could be 2 dead here. The Invoker winds it up and gets a pretty good combo. Lead the masses. He's in the Wukong command though. Their bonus damage is just too much. He'll be fine, or will he? The burn is just too much. The burn is way too much. And well, that's a 2 for 1.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Manta style for the Void.
What have we here?
Tom still hasn't skilled any talents yet. This is very common with Invokers. You know, the talents really don't give you much.
I am renewed.
So the question becomes, what next? The Aegis, are they waiting for Chronosphere? Still another 46 seconds, I would imagine they would have time for a push. So they are trying to position this top creep wave. Monkey King is going to come up here and deep push that with a single boundless strike. Working on a BKB. Meanwhile, Exodius and Invoker are both bottom, pushing in this wave. Everyone playing very conservative right now. Oh god. Like, it's just silly. I hope he gets caught with it on. I hope he gets doomed while he's got his armlet on. That'll fuck him. That'll serve him right too. Buying armlet on Mirana, what's wrong with you? It's another smoke and they're just running down mid now. Where is... Yeah, the Monkey King's right here. On the trees. They're looking for him. They're trying to find him. 4-star Guardian Greaves. Oh, Monkey King gets out, drops a boundless strike, and he's fine. There's a kick, doesn't connect. So, with Aegis and Chronosphere, they're going to be looking now. Oh, there's Chrono. And Invoker interrupts with a very nice Tornado, but the Deafening Blast, Meatball, is going to actually do a lot of damage. And, ooh, okay, so that is a... well, where's he going to respawn? No, he respawns there. Okay. That was weird. But the push continues, and it's 4v5. The arrow will fly, will hit nothing. The Ancient Apparition is a long way in. He's dead. The Masses is in as well. He's got a lot of damage from the Underlord. That's a Demonic Rain, what they call it. Firestorm! Firestorm does a lot. Chapman nearly dies to Sunstrike.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
They may have repulsed the attack here. Or maybe not. So, the push continues and Miasma and Lead the Masses are leading the way. They're trying to get the Void here, but he is very tanky. Rib trying to create some space, and well, that's a dead nerd as well. So Dinosaur goes down, and this could be the game here. The Sweet Original Name are just struggling to find a good fight, and Miasma is fine. Armlet Toggles get him out. Oh, Rib is going to cancel that, and in goes the Monkey King, but he's just getting bashed. Well, he's dead as well. And with that, that's a full lane of racks. So this gets rooted, in goes Lead the Masses, and oh, he's dead as well. Choo choo, all aboard the feed train. Here comes the Invoker, gets a nice, deafening, no, meatball. Oh, he actually gets the kill. But he dies as well, he's going to buy back here. Looking for more, if they can get it. There goes the Snow Cone, he's dead. Oh, Lead the Masses is a long way in, getting 4-staffed around. He's going to backtrack back out. Time Walk, rather. The Invoker and the Visage looking for something now. They're a little bit spent. No, they're going to turn. They're going to go back in. Moonlight Shadow gets popped. They're going to dust. Oh, and the 4-staff saves again. Lead the Masses gets slowed. Oh, he gets the bash off, and that's a dieback for Dom, and that is the game. Here in the AEF Season 3. Thunder Chickens do come through after a very spirited showing from Sweet Original Name. A very close game for a very long time, and then, well, it just ends down the mid lane. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again next time.